The universe is a vast and mysterious expanse that continues to captivate our imagination, from the breathtaking beauty of distant galaxies to mind-boggling phenomena that defy our understanding of physics. The universe is filled with wonders that astound us. So in this video, we will explore 10 mind-blowing facts about the universe that will leave you speechless. Prepare to embark on a journey through space and time as we explore the incredible secrets hidden within the cosmos. Let's start. Number 10. The Pistol Star is 10 million times the brightness of the Sun. One of the most massive known stars in the universe is accepted to be the Pistol Star, which is located approximately 25,000 light-years from Earth in the direction of Sagittarius and is surrounded by the Pistol Nebula. The Pistol Star has a mass which is about 100 to 150 times that of the Sun, and it is about 10 million times brighter, making it one of the most luminous. It would be visible to the naked eye as a fourth magnitude star, but it is completely hidden from view due to interstellar dust. Despite this, 10% of its infrared light reaches this planet, and this makes it within reach of infrared telescopes. It is thought to have created the Pistol Nebula by expelling up to 10 solar masses of gas in giant outbursts around 4,000 to 6,000 years ago, but its exact age and future are unknown. Number 9. 99% of our solar system's mass is the Sun. The Sun makes up an incredible 99.86% of the total mass in our solar system. Of the remaining percentage, 99% of this is made up of the four giant planets: Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Uranus. This leaves 0.002% for the remaining objects in the solar system, which includes little old Earth, the remaining terrestrial planets, Mercury, Venus, and Mars, dwarf planets, moons, asteroids, and comets. This puts into perspective just how small Earth is in our solar system, but mainly just how breathtakingly dominant the Sun is. It has a radius 100 times that of Earth, which means about 1 million Earths could fit inside the Sun. Around 3/4 of the Sun's enormous mass is hydrogen, its main fuel, with the rest largely comprised of helium. There are then smaller quantities of heavier elements, such as iron, neon, carbon, and oxygen. Number 8. Huge number of stars in the universe. There are more stars in the universe than there are grains of sand on the Earth. The size of the universe is truly mind-boggling and difficult to comprehend. Astronomer Carl Sagan is famous for claiming that there are more stars in the universe than there are grains of sand on the world's deserts and beaches. But this is, of course, difficult to prove. Many people do not take this as a fact, and instead just see it as a good way of describing how astonishingly big the cosmos is. Scientists went about conducting a study at the Australian National University to see if Sagan's claims are in fact true, and after some mammoth and mind-melting calculations were made, they discovered that this was in fact the case. This is certainly something to think about next time when you are relaxing on a beach somewhere, as it really puts into perspective just how vast and unexplored the entire universe is. Number 7. Gigantic body of water floating in space. In 2011, scientists discovered the oldest and largest reservoir of water in existence, and it was found floating through space. The water is equivalent to 140 trillion times all the water in the oceans, and it could provide every single person on Earth a planet's worth of water 20,000 times over. This is an almost incomprehensible amount of water, and it is particularly odd when outer space is generally considered to be a desolate and dry place. The water was discovered around a gigantic black hole that is in the process of sucking in matter and spraying out enormous amounts of energy. Water is created by the waves of energy, knocking hydrogen and oxygen atoms together. This was found at a distance of 12 billion light-years, meaning that this was occurring in the earliest times of the universe. Number 6. Our solar system's orbit around the Milky Way. A 230 million year journey. It takes around 230 million years for our solar system to orbit the Milky Way. Everyone knows that it takes 24 hours for Earth to rotate on its axis and 365 days to orbit the Sun, but we never hear much about a galactic year. This is probably because it is estimated to take a whopping 225 to 250 million years for our solar system to orbit around the center of the Milky Way. To put this into perspective, the Big Bang occurred around 61 galactic years ago, and dinosaurs would have been walking the Earth 1 galactic year ago. Dinosaurs were then wiped out 0.26 galactic years ago, with modern humans making an appearance just 0.001 galactic years ago. Some believe that in 1 galactic year, all the continents on Earth will have fused into a supercontinent. These breathtaking statistics put into perspective just how long the universe has been around, and are enough to make anyone feel slightly insignificant in the big picture. Number 5. Space is full silent. In the vacuum of space, there is no medium for sound waves to travel through, and as a result, no one can hear anything. Sound waves are mechanical waves that require a medium, such as air, water, or a solid, to propagate. On Earth, sound travels through the air, and we can hear it because our ears are designed to detect and interpret these mechanical vibrations. However, in the emptiness of space, there is an absence of air or any other medium, so there is no way for sound to propagate. This is why astronauts working in space or inside spacecraft experience a near-perfect silence, except for the sounds they might hear from their equipment or within their spacesuits, as those sounds are transmitted through solid materials rather than air. In space, communication primarily relies on other methods, such as radio waves, which can travel through the vacuum of space and allow astronauts and spacecraft to communicate with mission control. And number 4, there are giant clouds of alcohol floating in space. 10,000 light-years from Earth in a constellation far, far away, there is a massive cloud of alcohol. Methanol masers are regions in space where methanol molecules emit intense and focused beams of microwave radiation. These masers are analogous to lasers, but operate at longer wavelengths. They are typically associated with regions of active star formation, such as in the vicinity of massive young stars, protostellar disks, and regions of molecular outflows. These methanol masers serve as important markers for astronomers, studying star formation processes and the dynamics of interstellar matter. They help reveal the presence of molecular gas and young stellar objects that are otherwise challenging to observe due to dust obscuration in space. So while it might be surprising, there are indeed gigantic clouds of alcohol, specifically methanol, distributed throughout the vast expanse of space. Number 3. The moon smells like gunpowder. According to the accounts of astronauts who have walked on the moon during the Apollo missions, they have described the smell of the moon's surface as similar to that of gunpowder or burnt or spent gunpowder. The exact scent experienced by astronauts has been described using various terms, but gunpowder is a common analogy used to convey the distinctive aroma they encountered on the lunar surface. The Apollo astronauts wore spacesuits with life support systems that recirculated air and filtered out most odors. However, when they removed their helmets inside the lunar module, they were exposed to the lunar regolith, the moon's surface material that had stuck to their spacesuits. This fine lunar dust released a unique odor as it interacted with the astronauts' equipment and the lunar environment. The smell was likely due to a combination of factors, including the chemical composition of the lunar regolith, the effect of solar radiation and cosmic rays on the surface, and the interaction of dust with the lunar environment. The moon's surface contains various minerals and compounds, including oxides, silicates, and other elements, which might contribute to the distinctive smell. Number 2. A day on Venus lasts longer than a year. Venus, our neighboring planet, exhibits a peculiar and fascinating celestial quirk. A day on Venus lasts longer than a year. This seeming reversal of temporal norms arises from Venus's unique rotational properties. Unlike most planets, which spin on their axes in the same direction as they orbit the Sun, Venus rotates in the opposite direction, moving from east to west. This retrograde rotation slows down its daily revolution, making a Venusian day last approximately 243 Earth days. On the other hand, Venus takes around 225 Earth days to complete a full orbit around the Sun, constituting its orbital year. As a result, Venus completes one full rotation on its axis in a longer time than it takes to complete an entire orbit around the Sun, leading to this extraordinary temporal phenomenon where a day on Venus is longer than a year. This unique attribute showcases the captivating diversity of celestial dynamics within our solar system. Number 1. 70% of the universe is made of dark energy. It may seem that we know a fair amount about outer space, but it is really just a penny in the ocean. All the stars, galaxies, planets, and other matter that can be detected only make up 4%, with the other 96% being what cannot be seen, detected, or even understood by astronomers. 23% of the mass of the universe is called dark matter, and we know about this because its gravity pulls on visible stars and galaxies. This stuff is baffling enough, but 73% of the mass of the universe is dark energy, and this is something that scientists are stumped by. This has repulsive gravity and is believed to be the reason that the universe is accelerating in its expansion, instead of expanding at the same rate throughout time or slowing down. This makes it one of the most baffling and mind-melting mysteries out there. As we gaze at the stars and ponder our place in the cosmos, let's remember that the universe is a vast canvas of possibilities, and there is so much more to explore and discover. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your fellow space enthusiasts, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. See you in the next video.